Are you thinking about signing up for Textedly, but you're not sure if there's a better text message marketing platform out there that's going to offer you more value for your investment? If so, that's an understandable question to ask, simply because there's more than one text message marketing platform that's out there. And you want to get the best value. You want to be able to send the most messages per month. And most importantly, you want to know that your messages will get delivered. In this video, I'm going to break down Textedly and compare it to SalesGodCRM, a text message marketing platform that I feel is far superior than Textedly because it gives you the ability to get a lot more done and get more value for your investment. So let's take a look at Textedly's pricing. Obviously, we're on the Textedly website, and we're checking out their monthly pricing here. Here you see they offer you a 14-day free trial, start out for free, send 50 messages. Basic plan, it costs $26 a month. Bronze is $38, and their plus plan is also $69 a month. Now, this is what I want to point out right here. Basic, you can only send 500 messages a month. Bronze, you could send 1,000 a month. And plus, you can only send 2,000 messages a month. That's not a lot of messages. That's not a lot of options for any business. It doesn't matter if you're a retail store, if you're like a restaurant, a contractor, or any type of a business that works directly with customers, with consumers. You want to have the ability to send more than 2,000 messages per month. You need more options. And these monthly plans, they don't offer you a ton of options because, as you can see down here, you only get basically just one phone number per account. That's it. Not a lot of options. And most importantly, there's not a lot of volume that you could send. Now, when you choose their annual option, let's see what they offer you. Annual, it's a little bit different in terms of pricing, but not much. With their basic, you could send 600 a month. Their bronze is going to be 1,200 a month, and their plus is 2,400 a month. So not really a ton more in terms of volume, and most importantly, not really much changes in terms of what you could send in terms of the options that are available to you, because as you can see, the phone numbers have basically stayed the same, and also the options in terms of custom keywords and all that have all basically stayed the same as well too. So it looks good on the surface, but if you're a business that needs to send high volume, then you're going to want to look into a better platform, something that gives you more value for your marketing investment. And that platform, I feel, is SalesGodCRM. Because with SalesGodCRM, let's talk about price. Pricing, it's only $400 annually. That's it. Compared to Textedly, which is about $828 annually. So that's a big price difference right there. You're saving money right off the bat, especially if you lock in the legacy pricing. $400, you can't beat that. I mean, anybody can pay that, any day of the week. Now, SalesGod, the cost per text, what you're paying, if you start out unregistered, you're going to be paying 0.018 per text. So just to give you a ballpark figure, if you were to send, let's say, 1,000 messages a day, that's only about $18. $18 a day for 1,000 messages is huge. Think about your current advertising cost. Most businesses are spending way more than $18 a day on Google ads or Facebook ads. And with SalesGod, your message is going to be going directly to the end user, directly to your ideal customer. Because if you have a list, all you have to do is send text messages to it, and you could convert those text messages into leads and sales for your business. Now, if you wanted to register with the 10DLC on SalesGodCRM, your cost per text would go down to 0.012. 10DLC registration is definitely recommended because the biggest benefit is that you're going to get better deliverability with every major carrier, including AT&T. AT&T has been known to block a lot of text messages regardless of the type of business. So when you get registered, you're showing the carriers like AT&T that you've taken the time to register your real business, and they'll give you a better delivery rate. 10 DLC registration on SalesGod costs $125. Then it's $10 a month. That covers your recurring 10 DLC expense with the carriers, and that money would be deducted from your balance. And then aside from that, once you pay annually with SalesGod, you're only paying for the messages that you send. That's it. You're not paying for any additional charges other than your $10 monthly charge for the 10 DLC cost, and then also the cost of the phone numbers. The phone numbers cost 75 cents per number per month. So if you added, let's say, $5 or $10 5 or 10 phone numbers to your account, you would be paying, like, let's say about $10 a month in phone number costs. So your total fixed monthly cost, if you're sending a couple thousand messages per day, would be about $20 a month. And then aside from that, you're only putting in the money for the messages that you'd be sending. So let's say that you're sending, 1,000 messages per day. Like I mentioned earlier, you'd be spending about $18 a day for your campaigns. So you would just want to factor that in to your monthly marketing budget and make sure that you have that money deposited into your account on a daily basis, so that when you're sending the messages out, then the cost of the campaigns would come directly from the balance that you put into your SalesGod account. And most importantly, with SalesGod CRM, is that you have no limits in terms of what you could send out per day. How many messages, outbound messages, that you could send out. You could send out 500 a day, 1,000 per day, or more. We have people who are sending 10, 20, 30,000 messages per day, because they have larger businesses that they need a higher message volume option. And this platform, it gives you that option. You could have up to 50 phone numbers in your account at any given time to help you with sending the volume of messages that you want to send out. Now let's take a look at SalesGod CRM just so that you could see how easy it is for you to use. As you can see, it's simple navigation. All of your main activities will happen right over here on the left side of the screen. This is your dashboard. This will show you the activity with all your messages, inbound and outbound. It also shows you the health of your lists and also the health of your phone numbers. You can see your delivery rate. You can see what phone numbers are maybe failed, landlines, unconfirmed, etc. Over here, your messenger is over here. And when you click on the message from the person that responded to you, you have it right here. This shows you when the message was sent, when it was received. It's always timestamps so that you have that accountability. There's the name of the lead right there and their phone number right there. So now when we go down here, here's your contacts. Contacts gives you the ability to work directly from, in this view. Like if you didn't want to work in the messenger, you can message your contacts one at a time simply by clicking on the name. As you can see, so if, depending upon the business that you're in, if that's what you wanted to do, you could message people one at a time, or you could filter your leads by different sales dispositions like cold, warm, and hot, interested and non-interested when people reply to your initial text message campaign, and then you could put those leads, you could filter those leads into different text strips based upon their interest levels. So lots of cool features available to you, but most importantly, down here under text strips, this shows you all the text strips that'll be in your account. Setting up a text strip is really easy. You click on Add Text Strip. You just give it a name. Click on Enable Time Window. You choose your days and your times. Just like this. Down here, you click on Enable Waitlist. This tells the system to basically drip out the messages over the course of a normal 8-hour day. And then you click Save. Once you've saved your text strip, then you just want to go back into it. And you want to add your text message. Now the text message, you just click on Add Component. Give the text message a name. And you're going to put in your message right here. Now the key to success with text message marketing is to send a message that sounds like you're following up with somebody. For example, you want to say, we spoke a while back, following up, oops, just checking in, etc. So regardless of the type of the business, you just want to make it sound conversational, especially if it's a cold message. Now, if you're marketing to people who have given you permission to market to them, let's say that you're a restaurant or like a retail shop, for example, what you want to do is you want to put the name of your business here at the beginning of the message, and then you just want to put what your message is about. But if it's a cold message, basically what you want to do is you want to use what we call the token codes in your account, which are right over here. So if it's a cold text that you're sending out, you want to do it like this. Put in first name. Whoops. There we go. And then you'll start your message, like I mentioned earlier, following up, just checking in, we spoke a while back, etc. And then most importantly, you want to include an opt-out. The opt-out basically goes at the end of the message. And you have options here. You could say text cease to remove. You could say text no thanks. Or you could say text not interested. So lots of options to make it conversational, and most importantly, to make people feel comfortable about replying to your messages. Now, the first name is very helpful because obviously when the recipient, when they receive the message from you, they'll see their name in the message there and they'll be more apt to respond because it looks personalized. Now, if let's say you're a contractor and you're asking them if they're interested in a roofing quote, then what you would do is you would just copy address, and you would put the code for address in there as well, because when you upload your list into the software, into SalesGodCRM, what the software does is it pulls the name and the address from your list, so that if you're sending a message to somebody by the name of John Smith is going to see his first name in the message along with his street address, and that helps to further personalize the message, and it just gives you a higher delivery rate across the board. So anyway, back to text strips. So once you have your message set, there's a couple of different things that you want to do. Next, you want to attach phone numbers to your account. Now, this is one major area that sets SalesGodCRM apart from Textedly, because you could have, like I showed you earlier, up to 50 phone numbers in your account at any given time for any area code in the United States. And this is what you would see when you load your when you rent the numbers from SalesGod and you attach them to your text strip. It's always going to show you the spam score of the number and also the success rate of the number to indicate if your messages are being successful when they're sending out or not. So, and then also last of all but not least, you'll upload your contact list, your list into the software, and you'll map it over to SalesGod, so that when you map it and you connect it to that text strip that you're sending out, it's going to look like this. You're going to see all your leads here. And then the last step is just to click on activate. Simple, easy navigation. You can literally set up a text message drip within minutes and have it up and running the same day. And really easy to get people to reply back to you and to check your messages right over here on the messenger. Some of the other features that you would want to be aware of: autoresponder gives you the ability to set up automated campaigns based on keywords. For example, like I'm interested, not interested, things like that. And then over here, stop words. Stop words gives you the ability to create words, for people who are not interested, like no thanks, fu, things like that. Because obviously, the 4-letter words, you're going to get them back with text message marketing. But once you add them to your account, what the system will do is it'll scrub those replies and those numbers from your list so that you don't have to deal with it. And when they opt out, they opt themselves out. That's not something that you have to do on your end. So once again, SalesGodCRM, it's simple, easy to use, and it's more affordable than Textedly. Just to wrap up the pricing, it's only $400 annually. You could start out sending unregistered at 0.018 per text, or if you register with the 10 DLC, your cost per text goes down to 0.012. If you're interested in learning more about this platform and maybe creating an account, contact me today. My name is Jeremy. I work with SalesGodCRM. My phone number is area code 417-372-7811. Click on the description for this video for my phone number and my email address. I'd love to chat with you and help you get your account created so that you can fully realize the power of text message marketing for your business with SalesGodCRM. Thanks for watching.